Hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl, Taliah Shiree Graves, and I'm here today with my humble thoughts for the day. And before I go into the humble thought, I just wanted to make sure I introduce myself for those of you who are new to my videos, who may have not seen any of my videos, who this might be their first video that they're watching. But I am, as I said, Taliah Shiree Graves. I am founder and creator of Humble Sunshine, which is my motivational brand. And, within the brand, there's my motivational blog, products that I offer, motivational speaking that I'm available for, also mentoring and live events. I do those as well. I have my first live event called Let's Talk About It Over Cocktails. It's a happy hour mini summit. So just real quick, that's me. And my mission and my purpose is to help women find peace and healing in their lives so they can stop making the same mistakes. So that's a little bit about me. And really quickly, something that I actually wrote about recently. And it was three things or three reasons why you're not at peace, or three reasons why you don't have peace in your life. And it's one of those things that really hit home for me because it's something that it's part of my brand, to help women find peace and healing. That's like a big thing for me. So, I'm just going to go start with it. Three things. First thing, you're unclear about your purpose. Now, I found specifically for me, and I'm sure there are many of you out here that can relate, until I found my purpose, I didn't really have much peace. I didn't have a lot of happiness. I was really frustrated. I was angry a lot. I took things out on other people, and, I didn't have a lot of success in my relationships, whether it be, friendship or romantic. And then I didn't have a lot of success maintaining career things because I wasn't living in my purpose. I was really unhappy and frustrated because I just didn't feel like I had a real true understanding of what I was put here on earth to do. So I couldn't find fulfillment without having that. So, again, my purpose is to help women and find peace and healing in their lives so they stop making the same mistakes. Once I discovered what that was, and truly, I think my purpose is more so specifically the purpose side on mentoring. I mean, that's something that I love to do. Men, women, boys, girls. I have a passion for helping, mentoring, young women and young girls. So, that's a big thing for me. And I also discovered or realized that the first step to discovering your purpose is knowing who you are. If you don't have a strong hold on who you are, things that you'll stand for, things that you won't, and really sit and be still with yourself and have clarity through it all, it's going to be hard for you to find your purpose. It's pretty simple. And another thing that I discovered is that it's almost impossible to enact a sound plan for your life if you're unclear about your purpose. Now, this is all, of course, under if you don't have your purpose. You don't know what your purpose is. You're probably not going to be at peace with yourself in your life. But I think having a plan is so important for people in general, but definitely having a plan of what you're going to do. And for me, if I didn't know, before I knew what my purpose was, it was hard for me to create a plan. Like, I always wondered why I didn't have like a plan, and I didn't feel organized and structured and knowing where I wanted to be in life. That was why, because I didn't have a plan. And I didn't have a plan because I didn't know my purpose. Again, having a plan is so important because you're able to navigate and figure out where you want to be and set goals. If you're unable to set goals, you're just living life, going from moment to moment. Now, being mindful is important, but just going moment for moment and hoping, it's pretty much you're hoping and wishing on a great life. You don't want to do that, right? I know I don't. I kind of did for a long time, and, I'm over it, to be honest. And, like I said, with a plan, when you create a plan, you have more comfort in knowing where you're going. And I also consider the plan to be, or your purpose, to be kind of like that GPS for your life. So look at it that way. It might help you a little bit. Second thing, number 2, you're afraid of change. It's a big thing. I mean, I can honestly tell you there are some people that have never changed their brand of toothpaste because they're just so afraid of trying something new. Now, I mean, this is a really abstract example, a very simple example, but a lot of times for people that have a hard time changing the simple things, they're going to have a hard time changing or things changing, big things in their lives. So think about that and realize that being afraid of change can block you from making moves and progressing, and then it can block you from some of your blessings. You don't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. It's one of those things that just goes hand in hand. Number 3, last thing, you're afraid to let go of and control. Excuse me. You're afraid to let go of control and afraid to let go and let God. So big. It wasn't until I was still and I let go of my own plan for my life, because for a long time I wanted to work in journalism. And it took me graduating from school after having several internships. I mean, not to be braggy or nothing, but I went to Howard University. I was in DC, so I had a lot of opportunities. I interned at Ep.5 News. I interned at CNN, the Washington DC branch or bureau. I interned at a local radio station, WPFW. And I think it's like a non-for-profit radio station. And I interned my senior year at USA Today doing video, like in the video department. So it wasn't like I was, low on internships or, that type of experience. I think at the end of the day, it was just pretty much God telling me that wasn't my path. And I'm so grateful that I didn't find anything in my field, because had I would be so unhappy, because I realized very shortly after I graduated that news was not for me. Like the death and the negativity, like that whole thing, just I got over it quickly. I'll just say it. I'll put it that way. So yeah, just let go. Let go of your idea of what success means. Let go of your idea of what your life is supposed to look like. When you do that, you're able to find more success, because you're able to let God create that for you. And then you'll find that His plan is better than your plan could ever have been. So those are the 3 things. 3 reasons why you don't have peace in your life. The first one is you don't have a purpose, or you're unclear about your purpose, rather. Second, you're afraid of change. And 3, you're afraid to let go of control of your life and afraid of letting go and let God. So I hope this is beneficial for you. I hope it helped you some. It definitely was something that was on my heart and I really wanted to share. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. I'll see you later. See you next time.